Patanjali describes thought as thoughts that bring pain and suffering and thoughts that do not bring pain and suffering. Let's call them painful thoughts and pain-free thoughts. Kalishta and akalishta vrittis. Akalishta vrittis are those that do not result in pain and suffering. Kalishta vrittis are those which result in pain and suffering. Primarily to lead a kind of a good quality life. Forget about enlightenment, forget about all those high ideals. Just to lead a good quality life, to have right kind of relationships. We are concerned with these kalishta vrittis that create havoc in my life. What is at the root of these kalishta vrittis is called Kleshas. You can call them painful mental afflictions that create painful vrittis, painful thought patterns, and that create pain and suffering in my life. Every thought is behind every karma that I incur. My accumulation of karma is also a creation of my thought. Every thought invokes action, action is karma. Freedom from karma is ultimate freedom in yoga. Karma instigates this cycle of birth and rebirth, birth and rebirth. And yoga is freedom from this cycle of birth and rebirth. So let's come to Kleshas. Patanjali describes 5 Kleshas, Pancha Kleshas. Avidya, Asmita, Raga, Dvesha, Abhinivesha. Let's translate them. Avidya can be translated as ignorance. Asmita can be translated as ego. Raga can be translated as attachment. And Dvesha can be translated as aversion, aversion to pain. And Abhinivesha can be translated as clinging to life. In other words, fear of death. Fear of death provokes us to cling to life. If we look at our life honestly, you will find that all your actions, whatever actions you take in your life, are instigated by 3 factors. One is pursuit of pleasure, pursuit of happiness. I look for pleasure, I look for happiness, and my actions are in that direction. The second drive that I have in my life that instigates most of my actions are avoidance of pain, aversion, dvesha. I am trying to run away from pain, what is perceived as painful. And I pursue what is perceived as happiness. And the third factor that instigates most of my actions is fear. And the biggest fear is fear of death. All other fears are subservient to that. If I am scared of heights, I'm scared of heights because if I fall down, I'll die. So even at the base of fear of heights is my fear of death. All these drives are coming from this center that I call ego. Self-centered center. That is the source of all my self-centered activity that drives me into pursuit of pleasure in the form of attachment. My attachments come through the images that I carry